Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you the final episode of my Lego Lego DC Supervillains playthrough. And today we're going to be going through all 6 of these DLC levels. We're going to be going until we get all of them done and all the achievements done. Now, we'll start off with this one, which only has one section. All of them only have one section. Except I know that Mask of the Phantasm goes to 3 different areas, so I don't know why that's only one part. Let's start with the Aquaman, Orm versus Arthur fight.
Hot chocolate. Ooh, and a cookie. Sup, fishies? How's it going? Open your gills and let me tell you a story. It's the story of 2 worlds meeting, and against all odds, getting along pretty well. That's where I come from. The link between both worlds. No pressure, right? So Vulko was the one who taught me the ways of the water. Good times. So, turned out my half-brother, King Orm, wanted to conquer the surface world. So much for brotherly love. Not that people here were any nicer. Hey, are you Aqua Woman? Mira. Her name was Mira. She did not want a clash between the surface and the sea. She thought I could help. And after all the mayhem caused by Orm on the surface, I just had to swim her way. Didn't think me getting captured was part of her plan, though. But hey, a fight to bring peace? Bring it on! Man, I'll give Orm this much. He sure knew how to draw a crowd. Shame for him I wasn't in the mood for playing nice.
Good check. I've got I think I turned the detectors off.
You think you got what it takes to beat me? Better think again.
Stop. Do that. I don't know if there's anything special I have. Fuck off. What's weird is I'm not even just pressing the button. I'm holding it in. I thought he'd have like beam attack, but can I like jump in it? Can I jump in it? No. The reason I'm doing this is because I know once we take Orm down enough, so I can chase through the water. So. Stop fucking doing that. So I'm holding it in. How are you? Okay, that was weird, and this is the second time it's happened as well. I'm holding it in, and he continually attacks, which has never been a thing in these games. It's possible that that's a thing that's only available in Free Fire.
Orm didn't seem to like the idea of losing fair and square. It'd take a little creative thinking to get past those attacks of his. Yeah, my usual attacks weren't working. I had to try and think of something else.
What are you doing?
I don't do this for the rewards.
Cool.
But I gotta admit, it's a pretty sweet reward.
I need Nereus. It is Nereus, yeah, not Nereus. I think I need him off the throne, which may come at a later point. Huh. Okay. Another Green Lantern. So what you're telling me is Arthur has been continuing to fight while I've not been there. Oh wait, she can... Hang on. This is the throne that the achievement talks about, where we need to put Orm on. That I said was gets destroyed in the by doing this. I forgot she could make water constructs. She can also grapple. She's got a whole bunch of powers. Except for that explosion thing, you can do everything here. I was about to say, so what was the point of doing all the statues? Then I realized that this opened up the final one. Gotta make speakers for the octopus drummer. Cool.
Finally, I was starting to get somewhere.
Cool, so we just have to do the explosions, the graffiti. What's weird is I'm now using this wirelessly because I figured out how to finally set that up. And it's still coming across the text.
You know, just for a sec, I thought he'd give up after that. But I guess I should have known better.
I even give me the ability to shoot if spamming it does nothing. Also, yes, I do have to remember to actually finish the level once I get the final minigun.
Even after all that, it still wasn't over. I had a feeling it was gonna be one of those days.
Fucking Aquaman 2. Well, the second Aquaman level. It also has multiple parts. You have to sort them listed as well. What you doing?
I'd have more luck selling umbrellas in Atlantis than using this thing.
I didn't think that would work. I can switch. Also, I'm pretty sure if I get hit by his water attack, it stops immediately. If I get hit by the actual beam attack, not just run into it. I don't know why I ran and grabbed those.
That's one sweet hug. Good luck on your date, bro. That'll keep the surface safe for a while.
Cool. We got like a whole bunch of people. Yeah, it was nearest. Green Atlanta. Atlanta. Okay, so we don't have to get any characters out of it. Good. I mean, I know it said that at the start, but I'd forgotten. Let's go back into here.
would you look at that?
I think it's Aquaman and Aquaman Gladiator, or is it Aquaman? No, it wouldn't be Aquaman movie, because that's a,
Hot chocolate. Ooh, and a cookie.
that's a DLC
Sup,
character in and
fishies?
of itself.
Man, I'll give Orm this much. He sure knew how to draw a crowd. Shame for him I wasn't in the mood for playing nice.
That takes off a lot.
The
of
Condiment
so-
King is here to spread
Can
chaos and
Condiment King
relish
do
in all
this?
his glory.
He can.
Orm didn't seem to like the idea of losing fair and square. It'd take a little creative thinking to get past those attacks of his. My usual attacks weren't working. I had to try and think of something else.
Okay, give me Orm. Please tell me this just... This all works? Nope. Oh, no, it doesn't.
My man!
Okay.
Who wants a piece of me today?
Okay, I guess we're doing this. My fault for putting the explosion and
Yeah, that seemed to work.
grapple on the same button. Is it done? Rude. Curve. And then curve. Trying to make the tripod.
Finally, I was starting to get somewhere.
So it's like curve, back up. I wonder if I just switch to player 2 while he does the swim around. Would that have been a more efficient way to do it?
You know, just for a sec, I thought he'd give up after that. But I guess I should have known better.
Never mind, I can't switch. Also gonna change the character. Done.
Even after all that, it still wasn't over. I had a feeling it was gonna be one of those days.
Cool. Come on home. Almost forgot.
Make way for the King of Atlantis!
There we go. Almost forgot the final achievement. There we go. That's the first one done. Okay, on to the next one. The final battle. Orm Showdown. And now we need to kill 10 trench as mirror. Alright. It is 10.
How's it going, small fries?
Yep.
Missed the best hero of them all, did you?
And we need to use...
Me and Mira had been busy looking
King
for King
Shark in
Atlan's
the final
long-lost trident. Turns out it would give its holder mastery over the seas, which would be kinda useful when going up against my little bro. After a bunch of searching, running, climbing, falling, jumping, and some flying, whew, we finally got a clue to where it was hidden. I was glad to get back to swimming. No, not that kind of swimming. Yeah, that's better. And faster. Very important when you're trying to get away from so many teeth and so many claws. But we got rid of them. Piece of fish cake. And finally, in the depths of the hidden sea, we found Atlan's trident.
Oh, no.
Yeah! After that, I just had to unite the 7 kingdoms and convince them that I could be their king. But Orm wasn't gonna make it easy, and the biggest water fight ever was about to start. Permission to come aboard? It turned out uniting the 7 was easier said than done, especially with Orm on our case. Freeing those fishermen would be a good place to start.
All the things are pointing down. Trampling to there.
It looked like we'd made ourselves some new friends. Orm didn't seem too happy about it. Probably why he sent some of his buddies after us.
Apparently I was kill stealing from Arthur. Is that done?
By defeating the Trench in battle, we'd won their respect and convinced them to change sides. Things were looking up.
That's the crab people, isn't it?
Just then, Orm managed to knock out the power. If we wanted to communicate with King Nereus, we'd have to find a way to fix it. Fast.
The one that we just by default had on our side was the crab people, yeah? Don't think either of them can do their rebound.
I'd have more luck selling umbrellas in Atlantis than using this thing.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. You sure I can't just go like that? So we've got that with that. That one probably goes for the down arrows. And we've got the rebound.
Huh?
Nope. Okay. Maybe this one goes down. Another thing I said to I missed. No, because there's still more down.
I don't do this for the rewards. But I gotta admit, this is a pretty sweet reward.
So that we can just bypass with an electrical character.
Mira managed to convince her dad to join with us. I think that was the last straw for Orm. Orm didn't seem to think too much of me winning our little popularity contest. It was time to teach him a lesson or two about being a king.
Anything up here?
Seems that Orm still had a few friends. They weren't gonna make this easy. Orm tried calling for more help, but it looked like his plans were about to be all washed up.
I can do that too. Nice.
Yeah, just like that, the tides turned on Orm. Peace returned under the seas, and I took my place as king.
A son of the seas and the beast has awakened. Okay, so who did we get out of this one? I'm assuming we got Arthur and Orm not in their gladiators. Probably a trench person. I don't know who else. Oh, we got a crab person. And welcome. Because it's not MERC like mercenary. So. Okay. So we've got the graffiti in the first room, the three things up the top.
How's it going, small fries? Missed the best hero of them all, did you?
We did only get one, yeah.
It turned out uniting the Seven was easier said than done, especially with Orm on our case. Freeing those fishermen would be a good place to start. Whoa! Where am I? Better not be that lousy Gotham City again.
This'll be no problem for the Clown Prince of Crime.
This ain't gonna be no act. It looked like we made ourselves some new friends. Orm didn't seem too happy about it. Probably why he sent some of his buddies after us.
He keeps trying to attack in a direction.
By defeating the Trench in battle, we'd won their respect and convinced them to change sides. Things were looking up. Just then, Orm managed to knock out the power. If we wanted to communicate with King Nereus, we'd have to find a way to fix it. Fast.
this one for me. Okay, didn't give me anyone who could do this.
I'm Batman.
Perhaps this is another clue.
Get us number 4, then we've got the Joker one.
Good! Now maybe I'll start getting some respect round here.
What should be that I actually need a Batman drone? Apparently I actually need neither of them. No wonder. Toyman, Clock, King, Penguin, and Catwoman. Now we just have to get through the final fight.
Mira managed to convince her dad to join with us. I think that was the last straw for Orm. Orm didn't seem to think too much of me winning our little popularity contest. It was time to teach him a lesson or two about being a king.
I wonder, were there 6 DLCs or were there 4? By that do I mean, were the 2 Aquaman things bundled
You think you got what it
together?
takes to beat me? Better think again.
And the same with the 2 Shazam ones?
I'm a shark. King Shark. King Shark is a shark.
Or was it that you could get like the first half of Aquaman or the first half of Shazam or
Seems
the
that
second
Orm
half
still had a
individual?
few friends. They weren't gonna make this easy.
Oh, there is one left.
Orm tried calling for more help, but it looked like his plans were about to be all washed up.
Yeah, man. Nice.
Yeah, Just like that, the tides turned on Orm.
Cool, that's 2 done. They're taking about 20 minutes each. So we definitely have enough time to get through all of them. Okay, next up, it wants me to do Mask of the Phantasm. Weird.
All right, can't get enough of me, huh? I don't blame you. Lobo is one sweet side. Talking about big, handsome men, let me tell you about my man, Bruce Wayne. He had some happiness and love in his life once. Andrea Beaumont. But the sun can't shine forever. He had to escape the city. Daddy was being chased by some of Gotham's worst, you see. Poor Brucey was left with only his butler for company, so he started his whole crime-fighting biz. Finally, some action I can get down with. And as a lover of black outfits myself, I dig it. Over the years, catching criminals became routine for Batsy. Until a new shadow appeared in the night. Mobsters who'd been meanies to Andrea's Pop-Pop got taken down, one by one, until only the worst of them remained. Meanwhile, Bats and his manservant got their brains whirring. Was Skullface Bruce's old flame? Yeah, it was! But Andrea was already on her way to confront the Joker. Bats flapped to the rescue. Unfortunately, Mr. J always had a trick up his sleeve. Uh-oh. Boom! Speaking of old flames, it seemed like things were heating up for Bats and Phantom features. They need to figure out a way of dealing with that fire if they wanted to track down the Joker.
Yes, you can. What was I beating up? I'm not meant to use... Because I tried hitting B while I was in there. I didn't do anything. Because I hit B the first time that came up.
Now that the situation had cooled down a little, it was time for some good old-fashioned detective work.
Who would leave this here, and why?
You don't have a beam, do you? Nope. Oh, studs in that one. I'm gonna assume that's a free play only one.
I can handle this. Always pays to be...
Games, huh? You can see how a crazy cat like the Joker would feel right at home in a place like this.
Oh, it's Peter dropped the ball.
Just
Well,
then,
that's an
Joker's
achievement.
Captain Clown robot showed up. And unfortunately for Bats, it didn't look like he was in the mood to make balloon animals.
Do anything over here? First time I was... One, I can't escape that. Two, I was able to get 2 hits off the first time. There we go.
Guess it ended up being Batman who had the last laugh.
The
With
fuck?
one clown down, it was time to head on after the Joker.
Mind you, I've never actually seen this, so... She can't graffiti
Bats
her
and the
own
Phantasm
picture.
managed to track down the Joker. But the real fun was just getting started.
Why are her attacks so slow?
I guess crime flies when you're having fun. Hey, what do you know? I got jokes too.
Never mind. I didn't think that looked like it was close enough to be on the sign. Joker. Push on.
Yeah! Looks like it ain't safe to be a clown around here. Business was starting to pick up. And so was the wind.
Oh, text. Normally this one's B.
When it came to Joker's wild ideas, you could tell that Batman wasn't exactly a fan. You get it?
Huh. Why was it floppy?
More bad guys incoming.
That Joker. Always taking off in a hurry, huh?
So land, we have to
Oh!
fight him again.
A shot like that sure ain't gonna play into the Joker's favor. Seemed like Joker wasn't done trying to blow away his competition.
He's not trying to blow away anyone, he's trying to suck us.
You could tell Joker wasn't in the mood to make him laugh anymore.
This is how the Joker died.
Damn, the good old anvil trick. You sure fell for that one. That's what you get for messing with the Phantasm. And Bat's got back to fighting crime. Alone. Right. Gotham's too gloomy for my taste. I'm gonna go catch some supernova rays. See you laters.
Cool. So we got 3 of the 5 there. Need to play as Joker and Joker the Animated Series. I have no idea what the one on the table is. And I have no idea what the, like, line the arrow in the final battle is. Harley, Mad Hatter, Man-Bat, Two-Face, and the Clown. Is that really only the only version of Man-Bat we have in this game?
All right, can't get enough of me, huh? I don't blame you.
Now there's telekinesis over there, okay.
Speaking of old flames, it seemed like things were heating up for Bats and Phantom features. They need to figure out a way of dealing with that fire if they wanted to track down the Joker.
You should be able to go through there. Didn't think that would work, but it was worth a shot.
Awesome magic powers and finding cool stuff. Life is pretty good sometimes.
Oh, she can't grapple.
Now that the situation had cooled down a little, it was time for some good old-fashioned detective work.
seems like I'll need to trick one of those other fools into using this for me. Oh, boy, I sure hope I didn't say that out loud.
Obviously I need to dig something, otherwise what else can Mad Harriet do?
Games, huh? You can see how a crazy cat like the Joker would feel right at home in a place like this. Just then, Joker's Captain Clown robot showed up. And unfortunately for Bats, it didn't look like he was in the mood to make balloon animals. Guess it ended up being Batman who had the last laugh. With one clown down, it was time to head on after the Joker.
Do this, looking right here.
Bats and the Phantasm managed to track down the Joker. But the real fun
So
was
this is
just getting started.
another one that is physically impossible of doing in story. Who did it give that to? That makes sense.
Hey, this is a pretty nice find. As long as it doesn't have any secret curses on it or anything.
Ha! I guess crime flies when you're having fun. Hey, what do you know? I got jokes too.
Really?
Yeah! Looks like it ain't safe to be a clown around here. Business was starting to pick up, and so was the wind.
So this one's taking the longest because there's no way to over damage the Joker.
When it came to Joker's wild ideas, you could tell that Batman wasn't exactly a fan. You get it?
I should be able to fly up there well invincible and just blow him up.
That Joker, always taking off in a hurry, huh? Oh! A shot like that sure ain't gonna play into the Joker's favor. Seemed like Joker wasn't done trying to blow away his competition.
Next year's Savannah escape. Now what's interesting is it says players riding gluttony. I only remember the sins showing
You
up in
could
the
tell Joker wasn't in the mood to make him laugh
second
anymore.
level, from what I saw.
Damn, the good old anvil trick. You sure
Complete Mask of the Phantasm with all mini-kits unlocked. So we only have two Lego games left. Because starting tomorrow we're doing Lego Movie 2. And then probably by the end of this coming week, start of the next week, we'll be on Skywalker Saga. And yes, I will be getting everything in Skywalker Saga, even though what's it called? 100% doesn't actually. No, I think the achievements don't require you to get everything.
Shazam here.
But 100%
Brand new
does.
superhero at your service. Now that I'm a pro at the whole Cape Crusader
No,
thing,
this is
let me
usually
tell
a
you how my
100%.
origin story went down. So usually I'm Billy Batson, but shh, secret identity. I've been bouncing around foster
Never seen
homes
either
for
of these movies.
like forever. That's because I lost my mom when I was 5. And that's how I wound up with these guys. It took a bit of getting used to, but turned out they were all pretty awesome. Then things got real strange. I was totally minding my own business, not getting into trouble at all, when I ended up in this spooky place with this, wizard?
Seen
Not sure why he chose
her
me,
in any comics
but
recently.
one magic word
In
later.
ages.
Shazam!
But you know how Shazam used to be
Look at me!
Captain Marvel.
I mean,
and
look
some things
at
still is
me!
Captain Marvel.
Now I can get this buff bod whenever I want.
But
Freddy knew all about
there's
this
the right
superhero
issues
stuff,
with
so he helped me figure out my new
Carol
powers.
and Marvel and all the other ones in Marvel
Electricity, bullet immunity,
Who got their
super
name
strike!
after him, I think.
I was like Electric Superman,
But-
dude! Except I wasn't sure if I
Mary.
could fly.
Went by
So
Mary
this
Marvel.
bad guy appeared and decided to drag me up to the sky. Then
Is she
he
still in
dropped
Mary
me.
Marvel? Or?
I mean, seriously, what's up with that?
I can't do it.
Oh, so you want to do this the hard way, huh?
Bo Peepers. Optician.
I tried hiding as Polino Billy Batson, but Freddy and me would still need to sneak past Savannah if we wanted to escape.
I also don't know what the other kids' names are. Like what their hero names. Now this one you can't do until free play, I'm pretty sure, because the Mirror Master thing doesn't show up until then. Ready, I need you to do. Of course he can't jump. That makes sense. Why not? Okay. Because I need that to be able to go over to there to get ready his grapple hookers. Don't actually.
Savannah didn't appreciate our methods of trying to get past him. We'd have to be a little more careful going forward.
Fair enough, I guess. I wonder if those are actually set.
With Freddy in danger, I had no choice but to say the magic word and take Savannah down!
Yeah, because that closes and the whole thing is about trying to get it open again. But there's the Mirror Master thing that's on the other side that leads to the other minikit.
I got this! Okay, superpowers. Don't let me down.
And do I... Guessing that's something that can only be done in free play.
You know, I've done my share of hero stuff today, so I've totally earned this.
I'm pretty sure the other one's actually in there.
Savannah sure wasn't giving up easily. Freddy knew there had to be something nearby he could use to help me out.
Sorry, is that a torch on the... No, it's not. I thought that was on the end of his crotch. It's on, like, a camera.
Not gonna lie, Savannah was pretty intense with the scary magic. I made a calculated retreat, so I could face him later. Yeah. I didn't know his monsters still had Freddy, I swear. They're so creepy. Being a superhero is tough. I'm glad I could go back to being a kid anytime. It sure has its perks.
Shazam movie. Bill Batson. Shazam Freddy. He went by Shazam as well. Okay. Envy. Money. Pride. Wrath. Now to free play? Really the sins should be
I need someone to believe in.
invincible as well,
Looks
but
like my
What's up? Shazam here. Brand new superhero at your service. Now that I'm a pro...
why is this even part of the level? Yeah, that portal definitely wasn't there during the story. The only thing I know about Savannah,
I tried
Is
hiding as plain old Billy
brief
Batson, but
animated
Freddy and me
series,
would still need to sneak
I
past
think in Young
Savannah if we wanted to
Justice,
escape.
where you had these two like weird imp children, which I think were like his actual kids.
Two-Face. Twice as evil, twice as dangerous.
Billy
Shazam!
into Shazam. What's interesting is you didn't have to say the word to turn out of Shazam.
Sure.
Why is it just not hitting you? Thank you.
Savannah didn't appreciate our methods of trying to get past him. We'd have to be a little more careful going forward.
I didn't even notice till it was about taking the picture that was the animated series version of Two-Face.
You guys know I have magic, right? Okay, just checking. Huh? Seriously? Guess I don't have a spell that covers this.
Well, maybe I had to hit the wreath to bring it down, and that would give me the mini kit. It really does bank on you not getting rid of the shrink ability,
It's the
doesn't it?
return of the beautiful, the brilliant, the fantastic Livewire!
Huh?
What do we have here? I bet I'll get a lot of ratings if I do a show with this on it!
Yeah.
Savannah sure wasn't giving up easily.
Yes,
Freddy
I saw
knew
that.
there had to be something nearby he could use to help me out.
There we are. Can do it. I can't aim it because they keep getting in the way. Get over here, won't it?
I can't stand around chewing the battle day. There's work to be done.
Stop fucking aiming wherever that is. There's nothing over there. Well, fucking look at all this. Sure down. I'm gonna shoot down. Did I try and target it? Yes, because it just kept firing rapidly. It won't go far enough. Okay, from further away it hits. What the fuck? Come on.
Not gonna lie, Savannah was pretty.
I forgot to do the character one for that. Jump back into here. Give me Gluttony.
What's up? Shazam here. Brand new superhero at your service.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I tried hiding as plain old Billy Batson, but Freddy and me would still need to sneak past Savannah if we wanted to escape.
There. Okay. Yes. Ah, the Savannah escape, not Savannah shootout. I was using the wrong level title.
Welcome back, kiddos! You ready to ride the rest of my awesome story? Right, where was I? Oh yeah! Before I even got a chance to track down Savannah, he brought Freddy back to the foster home. Only I wasn't grown-up, superhero, muscled-up me. But he seriously underestimated us kids. Ha! Batarang in your face! No more leverage for you, Mr. Creepy Power-Stealing Dude! Tactical retreat! We ran to the Winter Carnival to blend in with the crowd. Well, that didn't last. Guess you can't hide someone as handsome as me for long. The Doc and his creepy monsters found us and sent everyone else running. Savannah had us all cornered. Plans A, B, C, D, E, F, and G were out. so I had to give away my powers to save the others. Unless... Whoosh! Shazam! Ha ha ha! The old man didn't expect that one. That's right! Dr. Stink Eye had to go up against all 6 of us.
Is this the part that it wants me to do a Shazam Wizard in free play? Or is there another part? I assume that's the pig it wants me to ride as Superman.
Suddenly, Savannah didn't feel much like fighting anymore. He tried to make his escape, but I wasn't about to let that happen. Gluttony and pride hadn't wasted any time introducing themselves to the locals. Someone needed to put a stop to him.
So we got Eugene and Freddy. Ah, they all just going by Shazam. Why do I think they all had different names? That's probably what I had to do for Gluttony.
Darla's new powers were just what we needed to brighten things up a little.
It's the green one that got the super strength, yeah? Because I know that each of them got like a different one of Shazam's powers. Where are the other two ones? That's one. There's a hammer and there's the detective mode over here. That's 2 and 3. There's balloons, that's 4. There's another balloon. Can't get to. missing one balloon.
It worked! Gluttony fell for the trap! That's what you get for being greedy.
Yeah. Okay. She didn't get lightning powers.
Just at that moment, Pedro arrived to help. He figured his new super strength might come in handy.
He didn't get lightning either. What is the difference between Eugene and Freddy? Really didn't test him out when I had him.
Talk about being careful what you wish for! You can look at yourself all you want now, Pride.
And then you have Wrath. No, I want this one.
Just when things seemed to be going our way, we ran into Wrath. Oh, I don't need to tell you, that's some real bad news. Oh, it wasn't pretty, but with Wrath out of the way, it was time to take down Savannah, once and for all.
Also, I'm pretty sure Mary got full powers.
Whoa! That must have hurt. Maybe that was good for the back, old man. I got the eye with the monsters inside. All of Savannah's powers were gone. There's no messing with us now. The Shazam fam is pretty awesome.
His name's Captain Sparklefingers. And Shazam. One sec, I'm grabbing another drink. I'll Pedro. Jean. Mary. Damn Wizard. Dr. Savannah. Okay. Now we're going to go into that level as Shazam Wizard. This is going to tell me whether it's the first fight or the second fight that I need to use him as.
Welcome back, kiddos! You ready to ride the rest of A few more of those and Savannah was gonna be real sorry.
So we got the achievement. I am last of the Council of Wizards.
Right! Time to test out these crazy new powers. Suddenly, Savannah didn't feel much like fighting anymore. He tried to make his escape, but I wasn't about to let that happen. Gluttony and pride hadn't wasted any time introducing themselves to the locals. Someone needed to put a stop to him.
He can fly. He's got lightning.
Black Manta has risen from the deep.
Probably didn't give me Superman, so...
Anyone need some help? That's why I'm here.
The Swine of Steel. So who did it give me that? John Stewart, okay.
Hey, what's this thing?
That?
Haven't I seen one of these before?
I take this in the hope of a better world. For myself.
Clock King had a drone, didn't he? Anyway.
Someone had to tell this creep there's no pride in picking on someone weaker than you.
There we go. Oh yeah. It's defeat 10 ninjas as Aqualad and turn from Tigress into Artemis. Or Artemis into Tigress, so don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Just at that moment, Pedro arrived to help. He figured his new super strength might come in handy. I got this. Okay, superpowers. Don't let me down.
Look at that.
Talk about being careful what you wish for. You can look at yourself all you want now, Pride. Darla's new powers were just what we needed to brighten things up a little.
Looking, okay.
There's no point in me trying to use this. I haven't 1 second to spare.
It worked! Gluttony fell for the trap! That's what you get for being greedy. Just when things seemed to be going our way, we ran into Wrath. Oh, I don't need to tell you, that's some real bad news. Oh, it wasn't pretty, but with Wrath out of the way, it was time to take down Savannah, once and for all.
Okay, that works.
Whoa! That must have hurt!
Completed with all mini-kits. And now on to the final level. Honestly, I did not expect these to be going as quickly as they were. Well, are. What's the
What's the
probability
date
of that?
again?
Out of all of the characters we have available, it gave us 2 of the same. Also, it gave us characters related to what we're about to be doing.
What's up? Lobo here. Just grabbed myself a snack while the hog's getting refueled. Now let's dig into this young justice hero stuff. Superman and friends got himself stuck on the other side of the galaxy, leaving the young'uns to fill their boots on Earth. Anyways, the baby heroes had plenty to deal with. Some alien dudes were trying to
Why
invade
does
Earth,
Buck Beetle's face
and
look
not
like
the
that?
good, honest alien kind like your main man Lobo, but the double-crossing and cheating kind. Earth's worst villains decided to secretly partner up with the invaders. Thankfully, some of those ankle biters were undercover. 'Twas a teensy bit weird for Aqualad here. See, his daddy Black Manta was part of the bad crew. Awkward! A secret meeting was called. And from there,
will
it
say
all went
this
downhill.
whole thing was wild.
Claiming Earth as their property wasn't going to make
Actually
anyone
watching
living
it for
there
the first
happy.
time.
Trouble, trouble. But the little ones were ready for anything and waiting to strike. That did not bode well for the bad guys, aliens or otherwise. The stakes of this battle were Earth's
The whole
survival, no
Aqualad
less.
turns bad, kills Artemis.
I don't care
but
who
then it
wins,
gets revealed
as
that
long as I can
Aqualad
see
wasn't
some
actually
sweet
bad. It was
growling.
a,
Aqualad's little undercover
Glenn
operation exposed.
Artemis was
Things were
actually
about
going
to get
undercover
messy in a
Tigers.
hurry.
But no one knew until Megan put Aqualad into a vegetative state because she overused her mental power. Also, wasn't Wally in the speakers at this point? Can't switch into Artemis. Also, didn't they mix up Artemis and Spoiler's backstory in this? No, she's the daughter of Sportsman, not Luma.
Somehow in all the chaos, Miss Martian got all wrapped up in this magic fire snake thing. Huh, somebody had to help her out, and fast.
Okay, Connor. Okay. Alright, he doesn't have full ability. You don't happen to have like thermal arrows, would you? She does. What do I need Connor for? Unless it's to go into the fire to build that. That's exactly what
Old Snakey was on the ropes, but the team hadn't won just yet. Hey, these kids are all right. Miss Martian was free, but the team would still need to do something about the brain shield if they wanted to teach him a lesson.
Is that impulse? We don't actually have another thing. Okay, then, jerk it.
Don't think I'm gonna go easy.
Ah, yes, reach cold. Whatever it was.
You never know what you're gonna find in this line of work.
Anything else? No. Up the conveyor belt there. Is it ironic to say I couldn't see the ninja? Mind?
With the brain shield out of the way, it was that Flash kid's time to shine.
I remember this is like the only thing in modern
That'll show him.
DC
You know, I'm more of a bronze over brains kind of guy.
that has
But I'll tell you who's got plenty of both.
Wally beated youngest.
Man, you can tell he didn't like it
slowest.
when things weren't going his way.
Not necessarily. I don't know what's there.
So then Mr. Insect Features decided to take a hike. Smart idea. Meanwhile, things around this so-called summit just got crazier and crazier.
Sure.
While all this was going on, Aqualad and his Aqua Dad had some issues they needed to deal with. Man, I do love me some good old-fashioned family drama.
This player 2 is gone, but I thought Coda had I was looking at his water swords and I was about to say, if I remember correctly, he was trained by Merit to make water constructs. And then the next part of the level is us using him to make water constructs. So.
Man, how long does it take to defeat this guy? Feels like I've been waiting 6 years to see what happens next.
That's a reference to the extended hiatus that Young Justice took. I remember, I think it was year 9 or year 10, coming home after school, watching this and reruns of Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. For some reason that was the blocking that was on after school.
Well played, kiddos. I guess there's hope for this generation after all. That's it for me. Earth's not the only planet in the universe, although they have some pretty nice food there.
Complete the summit, completed with True Villain. Interesting. Despite showing up in the level, we did not get Impulse. Like, they made a model for him and everything. Yet there's no Bart Allen in... Okay. Before you say, oh, well, technically, Barry's real name is Bart, so there is a Bart Allen. Shut up. You know who I mean.
What's up? Lobo here. Just grabbed myself a lad's little undercover operation exposed. Things were about to get messy in a hurry.
A little ironic that it gave us a Lobo as our second character. Considering he's the one narrating.
Somehow in all the chaos, Miss Martian got all wrapped up in this magic fire snake thing. Somebody had to help her out, and fast. It's your main man, Lobo. Let's do this already.
I thought it might be a light thing. do have a... I'm hearing that thing. Got 2 of those and the graffiti. I didn't even notice that girl and Nightwing up there.
Old Snakey was on the ropes, but the team hadn't won just yet. Hey, these kids are all right. Miss Martian was free, but the team would still need to do something about the brain shield if they wanted to teach him a lesson.
Of course his graffiti is a space dolphin.
Out of my way, geeks!
There's one. 2. I think the other one was up. I'm trying to hit him. Never mind, it's over. I assume any Joker would work, but just for the sake of things.
Wonderful little party treat. Perfect for the clown who has everything.
Look at what the
How
bridge
about you
leaders
just take my socks?
It looks like it's the Neo arena, but
With the brain shield out of the way, it was that Flash kid's time to shine. Ah, that'll show him. You know, I'm more of a bronze over brains kind of guy. But I'll tell you who's got plenty of both. Black Beetle. Man, you could tell he didn't like it when things weren't going his way. So then Mr. Insect Features decided to take a hike. Smart idea. Meanwhile, things around this so-called summit just got crazier and crazier. While all this was going on, Aqualad and his Aqua Dad had some issues they needed to deal with. Man, I do love me some good old-fashioned family drama.
I might be the starring role, but I'm gonna need some supporting players to help me deal with this thing.
Okay. What's the point of the event? So now it's going to... And because I switched back into Hindi stuff. Hi. Into the fight. Why does it take so long to switch? I'm spamming the switch button.
Man, how long does it take to defeat this guy? Feels like I've been waiting 6 years to see what happens next. Well played, kiddos. I guess there's hope for this.
Well played, well planned. Complete the summit with all mini-kits unlocked. Now the last thing I want to do is go to the Daily Planet and look at the artwork for those. I should double check. If we go to the library, go DC Supervillains. Yep, 75 out of 75. Need to make sure I didn't forget one. Okay, let's back this way. I wonder. If I were to say...
I barely see Superman anymore. I suppose spending Metropolis for 30 years, you are entitled to a vacation every now and again.
They didn't actually put an interaction of giving Jimmy a hug.
Step 1. Conquer the world.
Ring of Fire. The throne room. Why have we got Manta in it? The summit. The mall. I reckon this one's ruined by the Silver Gate. All of these look like they're done by the same artist. Same with the Ring of Fire, yet this one and this one looks like it's taken just like a screenshot of the level. Even this one isn't as stylized as the actual level was. But those are the minutes. Get out of it. Those are the minikit pages, and we're done with this game. Okay, so tomorrow or today? No, yesterday. By the time this comes out on YouTube, we're starting Lego Movie 2. It's tomorrow for me. But yeah, that shouldn't take too many episodes. It says it only takes 18 hours on PSN, and I'm a lot more efficient with the levels, like with my order of operations, than most people on those, considering it's taken me significantly less time than all the other games. So yeah, week max to do all the game and the Rex Fury worlds, of which I have no idea what to expect on those. I have not seen anything on those. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna end this one here, and I'll catch you in the next one.